Hello everyone. This day after the storm. I am always a little afraid during a storm, especially when there's risk of, tornadoes. But we were spared. I'm in the Austin area. I'm in the Austin area. Houston did not fare well. They did not. Could have been us. It was bad. It hits us normally. It gets to us before it gets to them. Within about an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, they get it. They're about 4 hours away from us. So all I have to do, and this is a minimum and I reflect on sitting there and them telling us to get it. This has been happening for the past couple of days. We've been having storm after storm, and they tell us to stay away from the windows. A lot of Austin area houses do not have basements, so there's really nowhere for us to go. So they tell us to get into an interior room and away from all of the windows, which is super hard to do. Super hard. They can have a closet, one closet without any windows. Everything else, well, no, there's a couple of closets, but I don't have any interior rooms. They build open floor plans, and I thought that was wonderful until now. So we have the corn here that got taken out. We have the corn here that's laying down. So I'm just gonna stand it back up. I have a couple of other things to do, but that's the only thing. I came out here and checked all the trees. One seems to be leaning a little bit. That one right there. Let's go out there and look at it, and then we'll come back to the corn. Tree is more important to me right now than anything. Or maybe I just planted it crooked, huh? Let me see if it moved it. It's leaning. I'm gonna have to brace this up. What I'll do is, after we finish the corn, I'll go over to the I'll get some stakes and stake it up, because this thing is leaning on his everlasting arms. You know, you can't see it from this angle, but if you look from here, that tree is leaning. So we'll fix that. Just a second. Let's start with the corn though. All right, how are we gonna do this? We're gonna stand you back up. Yes, we are. Jesus Christ. Okay, you can do it, girl. Let me get another apparatus so you can see what I'm doing. What I'm doing is piling up soil where it bent over on that side where it's tilted. I'm pushing the soil back, but I'll give you a better view in just a second. Now you get to see things from my perspective, huh? Different apparatus on. It's a little shaky, but forgive me, all right? And if these dogs come out and give me any trouble, there's gonna be trouble for them. Let me grab this. This is what I use most of the time. But that's not what we're gonna use right now. This is what you do with anything that starts leaning over. It's a little tedious and it takes a little bit of time depending on how much you have, but I've done more than this. So last year when my callaloo laid over. So what you do is you find a stalk, right? You pick it up, you look down here, and you take the soil and you push it back in the direction that it was leaning, or in the opposite direction of where it was leaning. That's one done. There's more in here than I thought, because I planted some extra ones right there, and they're laying over also. The big ones came over on top. Sorry, I'm shaking you. The big ones came over on top of the little ones, so made the little ones lean because of the big old leaves. Soon they're gonna put out their anchors, and I'll be so glad when that happens. But right now I gotta prop them back up. So let's go ahead, one by one, and I gotta be careful. Gotta be careful where I step, because I planted them really close, really close. Here's another one. Take that. And these vines are coming over here. Take them, lay them up, and hold them back, push them back on. Lay it up, push it down, and keep on doing it until you're done. Huh? I told you, gardening, you have to be patient. You have to learn patience. It will make you learn patience. You don't have a choice. I still got some big ones. I'm gonna go in from the other side, because those vine plants right there, they weren't over there initially. It was just the tomatoes, but they're over there now. Let's see what we can do. Wait a minute. See what we can do without destroying anything else over here. There's one. Let me see where. Be careful where I step. I got this stuff in here, in here, in here. Push it. Push it down. And pick that one up. Move everything out the way. And push it down. Pick them up. And stabilize it. Pull it up. Stabilize it. One by one. Getting it done. The reason why I planted this so densely is because last time I planted corn, I got a few kernels, and that's because I planted them in a row, and they didn't get to pollinate each other. And if they don't pollinate, well, you don't get any kernels. Reach. You should see how I'm having to reach to get these things. Pull it up. I need to thin these anyway. This one can come out. All right. Jesus Christ. Big old footprint. I'm gonna take this one. I'm gonna replant it. This is from seed. So we'll put this right here. Give it the opportunity to thrive. How about that? There you go. There you go, plant. Oh, shoot. Overdid that one. Take one of these out. See that? The other one, stabilize it. And put this one right here. I need to go get my trowel. Okay. I think that's good enough. I don't see anything that's laying really flat. I think it's good enough. So that part is done. Now we need to go over to that tree. See that one leaning on the everlasting arms? We're gonna pull that tree straight. So I have to put a stake over there and hold it up. Let's get to it. Y'all ever heard of the term robbing Peter to pay Paul? That's what we're gonna do. Those pear trees have been on the ground for almost a year. I planted them last spring, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I planted them last spring. And they were little saplings. I'm just gonna check. I'm gonna do a check to make sure. I gotta cut these back. They bring bees. Bees are all over here. I don't want to get stung because they're trying to collect pollen. Look at them. There they are. They're so cute. I might start doing the bee thing. I'm thinking about it. But look, it's too dense. I need to round this off so I can get in there more without worrying about it. So this one is still leaning. So I'm not gonna mess with this one. Not gonna mess with this one. She's still got a problem. Move this steak out. She's still got a problem. I need her to stand up. But the other one is doing fine. I found these two trees. I found them at, someone had taken both of them and stuck them way in the back. I dug them out. I dug them out and got it for myself. So we don't want to transport this. And there's a couple of them on here. I don't want to transport that. They're still alive. See? Let's see. Is she gonna move when I move that thing? I don't think so. It's super, oh gosh. Did I knot it? Okay, let's get this off. Yep, it worked. Pull that out. It worked. She's straight. Straight enough. Let's go and fix that other tree, okay? And give these to the girls. I guess this was just a reminder for us that we're really not in charge of anything, huh? God is in charge. We can try to manipulate or change things, and every time we do, it comes back to bite us. But I love it when it rains, because this place goes off like a firecracker. Look up there. See that crepe myrtle? All of them are getting ready to bloom. My Texas lilac already there. Them purple plants right there. We're getting ready to walk up on one in a minute. They are beautiful, but they bring a lot of bees. And I know that's good. They're beneficials. They bring bees, butterflies, all the beneficials. Well, butterflies I don't think are beneficial because they bring those other bugs. But there's two of them. Let's go to the one closest to the tree. So here's the tree that we're gonna stand up. But this is a Texas lilac. I want y'all to take a look at it. I hear the bees. You see that? See how pretty it is? I could hear them though. They're all over. So let's move before I get stung. All right, we're gonna stand this baby up. I'm gonna stand you up, and we're gonna get it done. We're gonna get it done. We're gonna stabilize her. The other ones, they're doing fine. They're not leaning, but this one is. So you better fix it. Okay. No more cloudy days, they've all gone away. I feel like I can make it, the storm is over now. Make sure there's no snails in here. Okay. So what I did was I took a piece of insulation for the pipe for like wintertime that you buy from the big box store. And I took a piece of rope because I do not want to bore into this tree. What we want to do is pull it up, straighten her out. Yep, we want to straighten her out. And I just tie it. Get her up a little bit more. Then I'm gonna check to make sure that she's straight before I tie it off permanently. Bow tie. Let's look. The best way to do is back up and look from a distance at all angles. You want to get her as straight as possible. The reason being is that if there's another storm, it prevents the tree from falling over. You want your saplings straight. And it looks like we did it that quick. Yay! So I know I didn't do the best job with this corn. I might come out here later on. A couple of them are leaning again. That's the one thing about planting densely, that you gotta fight to keep your stuff standing. It falls over. Go down here. Jamaica, you need to exercise more. So there we are. The tree looks wonderful. Well, better, way better. I'm gonna leave her stabilized probably for the rest of the, probably not until next year. I'll move it. That's when I'll move it, because I don't want her to fall over. And I checked all the saplings that we planted so far. So these are 2, 3, that's 4. And then the apricot trees, well, that was an apricot, one of them was apricot over there. And here's the apricots, they were already staked in. See that? It makes a difference when you have when you have saplings. If they give you a stake, go ahead and use it. Just be careful with it. Make sure that whatever you use to stabilize them is not cutting into the bark. And a bamboo stick, that'll work. This one I think is standing up on her own. The bamboo stick is there to help her, but she doesn't really need it. See that? You're all straight. All of the new ones are straight. This is Jamaica. Bugs are bad today. It rained so bad, mosquitoes are out. I sprayed my clothes. With bug spray, and they're still biting me. So let's go inside before my neck swells up, because I think one got me on the neck. This is Jamaica with Jamaica Life. I thank you guys for being with me. I'm probably gonna come back out here because I got some stuff that I need to plant, but I see bugs everywhere. Flies, mosquitoes, gnats, bees. They're all awake. I'm not complaining. I love spring. I love when it's warm. That's why I moved down south. So why am I complaining? I just don't like bugs that much. I'm not scared of them. I just don't like them. This is Jamaica with Jamaica Life. I hope you all have a wonderful day. And for those of you all in Houston, I'm praying for you guys, and any other county that they didn't put on the news, because there are a lot of small spaces, and Louisiana and whoever else this storm goes to. Unfortunately, it's not over. It's just starting. So God, give us mercy, all right? I thank you guys for being with me, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.